How's it going, folks? What news do we have today? Potter could take charge of Manchester United. Well, there is drama after drama at Barcelona, though the Catalan seems to have found a new Messi. So make yourself comfortable and let's begin. Press the like button and join us in the hottest football news. Let's get the show on the pitch. I mixed up the team completely, so I think the changes we made, the amount of changes, were too much for rhythm. Jurgen Klopp explained Liverpool's Europa League defeat against Union SG. Bayer Leverkusen have scored 5 goals against Molde and finished the Europa League group stage conceding just 3 goals and scoring 19. We just need to sign a new centre-back, claimed Tottenham Hotspur head coach Ange Postecoglou. Real Sociedad have conceded the least number of goals in the group stage of the Champions League. Alex Ramiro was the one in goal during all Spaniards matches. I think it would have been difficult to imagine our duel for the Serie A title with Inter, but it's still too early to talk about anything. Massimiliano Allegri shared his opinion on Juventus' title ambitions. XAVI lost 6 times in the Champions League group stage, setting a record low among Barcelona coaches. AC Milan's knockout from the Champions League is disappointing, especially considering how well we did last season, Stefano Pioli noted. I'm very happy to take first place in the Champions League group. In the end, it was important, wasn't it? A cheerful Antoine Griezmann commented on a victory over Lazio. 6 jerseys worn by Lionel Messi during Argentina's winning run at last year's World Cup sold Thursday for $7.8 million. The auction house Sotheby's announced. Graham Souness has revealed that he held a meeting with Sir Jim Ratcliffe for advice on how to buy a Premier League club. The Ineos owner is closing in on a deal to buy 25% of Manchester United. An announcement regarding his investment is expected before the end of the year. Delighted to receive the Man of the Match award for the tie against Crvena Zvezda. Now I'm in the same row as the greats, Man City debutant Oscar Bob noted. For the first time in the history of the Champions League, 2 English clubs took the last places in their quartets. Manchester United and Newcastle United finished last in their 2023-24 Champions League groups. No team will hope to play PSG in the next Champions League round, Luis Enrique thinks. Bayern Munich will be ready to part ways with Kimmich next summer. The Bavarians want to sign Zubimendi from Real Sociedad in his place. Florian Wirtz has no intention of leaving Bayer Leverkusen next year. The midfielder and his entourage are determined to stay at Leverkusen for 1 more season and play in the Champions League before taking the next step in his career. The English Premier League's Matchday 18 clash between Fulham and Burnley will be served by referee Rebecca Welsh. We would like to know that this is the first such case in the history of the competition. Warren Zaïre-Emery is the youngest goalscorer in the Champions League among the French. Getafe winger Mason Greenwood, who plays there on loan from Manchester United, is being closely monitored by Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid have earned the most money of all 32 teams participants in the Champions League group stage. The Madrid club's income in the group stage of the current Champions League draw amounts to €79.9 million. It's challenging to stay here at Atleti for many years and still enjoy it, Diego Simeone shared. Arteta has escaped punishment for his post-match railing at refereeing standards after Arsenal's defeat at Newcastle last month. An independent regulatory commission found the charge not to be proven and then dismissed it. We are now witnessing one of the most successful sporting cycles in our history, both in football and basketball. In the last 13 years, and with the pandemic in between, Real Madrid has won 50 trophies. 25 in football and 25 in basketball. These include 5 European Cups in football and 3 European Cups in basketball, Real Madrid president Florentino Perez told. The president of Atletico Madrid, Enrique Cerezo, denied rumors about the club being up for sale in a short response. The club is not for sale. It's that clear and that resounding. Marca quotes the official. Juventus have identified striker Victor Boniface from Bayer Leverkusen as their priority transfer target in case they sell Dusan Vlahovic. Fulham goalkeeper Bernd Leno has penned a new contract with the club. It is scheduled until the summer of 2027, with an option to extend it for another year. Milan have never won the Europa League before, and we want to, Rafael Leao stated. I'd like to face Barcelona at the Champions League round of 16, honestly, Lazio head coach Maurizio Sarri admitted. Arsenal have become another club that is interested in a transfer of Stuttgart striker Serhou Guirassy. The North London club is also weighing up on the possibility of signing Osimhen or Toney. I'm worried. The team is not comfortable and we are coming off 2 losses. We have to improve and criticize ourselves, Xavi said. Artem Dovbyk has been selected as Girona's Player of the Month for November. The 26-year-old footballer made 4 appearances for White and Reds in all competitions in November. He has 2 goals and 3 assists. Right from the first game under Luis Enrique, we've been really happy with him. His work. He did a good job at improving our style of play. We will continue. The coach is really very motivated to do the same thing, and we are all on the same page. Al Khelaifi is pleased with the coach. Saudi Al Hilal striker Neymar Jr. will take part in a Counter-Strike 2 show match. For the first time since 2011, Lewandowski scored only 1 goal in the Champions League group stage. Our performance against Crvena Zvezda? People sometimes say that such matches don't make sense for us, but that's not true. Every victory is important, Guardiola believes. Eintracht Frankfurt are negotiating with Man Utd over a 6-month loan for Donny van de Beek, Nicolas Kira informs. Yesterday, we had the final matches of the Europa League and Conference League group stages. All the results are in front of you. Alright, we're moving on to the main news of the release. FIFA has announced the final 3 contenders for the victory in the Best nomination according to the results of 2023. Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi are now going head-to-head for the Best FIFA Men's Player Award. Their achievements from December 20, 2022 to August 20, 2023 have been taken as the award eligibility period. The winner will be announced on January 15th. We would like to remind you that the current winner of the prize for 2022 is Lionel Messi. In case Manchester United decide to sack their head coach Erik ten Hag, former Chelsea and Brighton manager Graham Potter could be lined up to take charge of the club. The Englishman's work is admired by Jim Ratcliffe, who is expected to soon complete the purchase of a minority stake in the club. According to The Sun, Potter has already held talks with Ratcliffe, and he is also close to Dan Ashworth, who could become the Red Devils sporting director. They work together at Brighton. Potter still remains out of the job after getting sacked by Chelsea in April 2023. What do you think of these options, Man United fans? Thierry Henry urged Kylian Mbappe to stay at PSG. If I were Kylian Mbappe, I wouldn't leave. I'd want to finish what I've started. I mean, why should he leave? He loves Paris. He was born in that city. You have to understand that. I want him to stay until the end. Henry was quoted as saying by CBS Sports. Barcelona have entered the race to recruit top Argentine talent from River Plate, Claudio Echeverrì. The 17-year-old managed to make himself a name during the recent U17 World Cup, impressing big clubs with his incredible performance. In particular, there were a lot of rumors regarding the desire of Manchester City to acquire the young Argentine star, who is already being called the new Messi. Now the pursuit for his signature has been joined by Barcelona, whom the footballer roots for. The club is willing to pay more than his 25 million euros release clause, but in installments. The head coach of Barcelona, Xavi, commented on the 2 consecutive defeats of the Catalan club. I think I can revert the situation. We are alive in 4 different competitions. The Champions League was our main target to improve this season compared to the last one, and we have done it. We just need to regroup, focus, and get better for the next game, Xavi assured. Looks like there can't be a single quiet day at Barcelona, since reports have emerged about the conflict between Xavi and DECO. Apparently, the club's sporting director is already looking for a replacement for Xavi, and the coach is not happy about this fact. Besides, Xavi does not like DECO often interfering with his work. Tensions are growing in Barca's board of directors. But Laporta remains the only person who believes in Xavi having what it takes to handle the mini-crisis that has engulfed the team to its core. At the same time, yesterday there was a report according to which DECO accused Frankie de Jong of feigning illness to get out of Wednesday's trip to Royal Antwerp. But this info was later denied by Frankie's agent. The official is considering the following options to replace Xavi: Roberto De Zerbi, Mikel, Rafael Marquez, Pep Guardiola, Unai Emery, Ruben Amorim, and Julen Lopetegui. Guys, the Inside Football channel released 2 interesting videos. One about Ronaldinho's son, who also performs for Barcelona, and the other is about Man City's new super talent, Mika Hamilton. Choose a video to your taste and enjoy watching. Well, the Football News channel was with you. Have a good day and see you in a bit.